Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? And thank you guys so much for joining me as we go ahead and take a look into Pretty Little Liars, season number 1, episode number 6, called There's No Place Like Homecoming. So, of course, reading the title to this episode, it's going to be the homecoming dance, which should be a fun time, right? But I do think moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, that A is definitely going to mess up this beautiful night for these girls. I do think that A is definitely just going to be doing something. I don't know what exactly, but I don't think that is going to be a fun time for the girls. So very curious to see how this next episode plays out. Hopefully you guys are as well. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are a fan of the show Pretty Little Liars and what we do here in Geeked Out Nation. And if you guys want early and unedited episodes, feel free and check us out on our Patreon if this is stuff that interests you. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as I just mentioned to you guys, I'm very curious to see what this next episode's all about, and hopefully you guys are as well. Anyways, this is Pretty Little Liars, and here we go.
Previously on Pretty Little Liars.
Check it out.
Well, I didn't say that Jenna was alone.
Let's not go to the Toby place, okay?
I don't think it's Toby,
You guys think her
and I don't
guide
think it's
dog
Jenna.
left behind his lipstick?
Do you like the color?
Uh-huh.
It's over.
Emily, they didn't blow up over her dad missing their anniversary. He slept with one of his students.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
I'm
That's
just
pretty
saying,
big.
Things can look over on Friday, and by Monday, all is forgiven.
I'm not gonna lie. That food looks so good. That food looks so good right now.
What's wrong? Bad fortune?
Yeah, Confucius says stop being such a drama queen.
Line.
Oh, this solves it. This solves it right here. A must be working at the Chinese restaurant, right? One free at last. Don't worry, Toby. You're good. I don't think you have anything to do with this.
I was about to look for you.
You were? How come?
Oh. Well, I'll think about it.
I would have been like, okay. I think they're talking about something completely different. But I think the show's trying to make us feel like they probably have something to do with it, but I don't think that's what it is.
Oh, damn.
How come you're here?
It's good to see you.
Are you chaperoning?
What are you doing here?
Right.
See you too, sis. No, seriously, what are you doing here? I was asked.
It's my grandpa's. Hey, I'm Lucas.
Great. Can you be Lucas over there?
I'd be like, girl, it is not that serious. All I did was say
I'll
hey.
see you around, Hannah.
See you around. Have fun. Rude much? If you want. But I will cut your ripcord before I let you drag me down with you.
Bye. That's what I would have said. I would have been like, deuces.
Catering crisis.
Don't even think about that, Melissa.
I didn't plan this.
I already. Oh, that's all right. You missed it, but
She was way off.
see you tonight. Who's that?
Someone who's
So, who's up?
How was they talking just like that, right? And all these people right there in line, waiting.
You know they're showing a Fritz.
It's not what they think, though. I don't think it's anything more than just friends. I think if anything, Toby likes her, but I don't think she feels the same for Toby. Where did she go? Where did Maya go? Because she saw Emily come in, and I don't know where she went.
Not yet.
Where's Spencer? Did she leave you all up?
Might as well just dance. I was about to say, yeah, might as well just go out there. Just one song.
on second thought, it might be kind of fun.
Oh no. She's gonna blow her
Hey.
chances with this guy.
Where's Hannah?
Oh, she's with Spencer getting some more ice.
More?
There's a lot of anxiety in these cards. Are you a worrier?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I don't think the Toby stuff is anything. Like, I don't think she's here with Toby to, like, try to be with him or anything like that. I think she's just here with him just to hang out.
Put this one all by yourself.
Kinda. Not purposely, though. It's just she just didn't pay him really too much attention. And then, of course, Melissa saying what she said didn't really help.
And us. Emily.
I don't think... No. I still don't think that mean... Let's see. Toby, please don't try anything.
Can you please not answer that?
We have to find her. Come on.
Oh! Yo!
Toby, you're scaring me. Please stop.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode for today. Season number 1, episode number 6. There's no place like homecoming, Pretty Little Liars. Great episode. I thought it was a really good, entertaining episode. Now, I kind of wish that we could have heard Toby and just hear him out. I wanted to hear what he had to say. I'm pretty sure everything he was going to tell Emily here was literally everything that the girls ended up finding out. So what we ended up finding out is that Toby and Jenna are not related. They're stepbrother and sister, and the two actually had a relationship with each other where they were hooking up with each other. That was the dirt that Allison had on Toby, and I guess Jenna I guess Jenna for most part, I guess, whatever. Anyways, I still don't think Toby has anything to do with it. Now, the girls are pretty convinced it's him. They seen the tattoo that's on his like hip or whatever. I literally don't think that has anything to do with anything with Allison related. I mean, we'll have to hear Toby's side of it. We'll need to hear and hear what he has to say about, if he does talk about the tattoo, if he mentions anything about it, we got to hear what his reasoning is, why he got what he got. I kind of don't think that has anything to do with that. I don't know. It's just a feeling that I have. But I don't see Toby as our killer. I don't know. I don't see it. And I don't see Jenna either. Which, by the way, Jenna, is like, she's everywhere. Like, she's literally everywhere. Like, I feel like whenever the girls least expect it, Jenna's somewhere around. Like, in this episode, how is it that she ends up being in the same spot where Emily and Toby end up running to? Now, I'm not sitting here saying that it makes no sense how that happened. Well, no, I don't know. I'm still kind of surprised how she was even where she was. But anyways, let's continue on with the episode. I thought it was a pretty good, strong episode. We have Spencer here with Alex, which I kind of wish they could have built a little bit more towards that. We kind of just got introduced to Alex in the last episode, and right away we kind of see that the two kind of were like hitting it off with each other, clearly flirting with each other, but I felt like nothing really took place for these two characters to really like each other like that. So when I seen Alex get upset with Spencer here, I didn't really care too much for it, because I'm like, I mean, are we supposed to care for Alex like that? I mean, I know who the actor is. The actor is a pretty known actor. I think I've seen him in the movie Rock of Ages. It's a musical. It's a musical that got made into a movie, but still a musical. You guys get where I'm going at with this. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like Alex more than Ren as far as like for Spencer. I think that makes more sense. They're both age appropriate with each other, so I'm fine with that. I just need to see more for me to really care for Alex, to be honest with you. It's not that I dislike his character or anything. But when I seen him get mad or just kind of leave on Spencer, I was left with like not really caring, to be honest, because I really don't know too much about this Alex character. Um, to be honest with you guys, we just got introduced to him last episode. But I know of the actor, so hopefully he does stick around for a little bit longer because I do think he's a pretty solid actor for the most part. We have the whole Mr. Fitz and Arya situation where, I think he's finally came to a conclusion that it's just not going to work out. The age difference, me being the teacher, you the student, it's just not going to work out. We'll see where it goes from here. Honestly, I have no idea, or I have no real thoughts about these two characters anymore, to be honest with you guys. You guys kind of know how I feel about it. So it's to a point where, hey, whatever happens kind of happens. We'll just see whatever happens. Let's continue on with the episode, shall we? Yeah, so once again, I just spoke about Emily and Toby. Really quick, just to touch up on it again. I don't think Toby's the killer. Right? I don't know what exactly he was going to tell Emily, but I totally get it. I totally understand why she would feel nervous, feel afraid. They already suspected him to possibly have something to do with the disappearance of Allison. Plus, her phone was being blown up, seeing the message from her friends. I get it. It makes total sense. And then you have Toby, locking the door in a very creepy way, trying to approach you, trying to talk to you. I get that. I get it's super weird, it's creepy. Everything that Emily did in this episode, as far as like how she felt like creeped out, I'm fine with that because that totally makes sense. I would totally feel the same way if someone like Toby was approaching me the way that he was. So I totally get that. But with that being said, I still don't think Toby has anything to do with it. That's the only reason why I brought this back up again, just so I could remind you guys I don't think he has anything to do with it. Let's continue on. We have Melissa. I don't like this for Melissa, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I get it. You lost your fiance to your sister. Now she's stealing your essay you wrote years ago. I get it, but let's not stoop low to this level. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was kind of disappointed to see Melissa, kind of do what she did here. I don't think she had any really real reason or real business to do this to Alex, to Spencer. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Spencer, ruined your relationship, but this is a kid here, okay? This Alex guy is still in high school story wise. Spencer, she's still in high school. Melissa, I think you're like just about 30 years old. You're a little too old to be dealing with stuff like this, you know what I mean? So I was disappointed to see her kind of act this way, but then again, I'm like, I don't know. We'll have to continue watching just to see what happens because maybe it's not going to be as bad as I thought it was going to be. But we'll see. We'll keep watching to see what happens. Just a bit disappointed that she would really stoop this low just to get even with her sister. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. We'll continue watching. We'll see what happens. Let's see what else we could talk about. Oh, of course, Maya. Maya didn't really want to come to the homecoming dance. She appeared because she thought Emily wanted her to be here with her. Of course, her feelings were hurt. And I don't know actually what happened to Maya towards the end of the episode, to be honest. They kind of said their piece with each other, speaking about Emily and Maya when they had their little interaction. But after that, I don't know what really happened to Maya as far as where she went or anything like that. Let's continue. Lucas, we got introduced to a new character named Lucas. And that's just about it, ladies and gentlemen. And then, of course, the twist at the end is the whole Toby and Jenna stuff where I guess they were hooking up back then. Let me play this real quick. Is that what that was?
Never looked in your window.
Well, I've looked in yours, and we're not taking the blame for this.
Oh, yes, you are.
No.
So really quick, did you guys hear Allison real quick? She said, or Toby was like, I never looked in your windows. But Allison was like, oh, but I looked in yours. That doesn't make Allison sound like a likable person, to be honest with you guys. Like, she seems pretty damn mean. And I'm pretty positive I mentioned this to you guys not that long ago, where I mentioned that Allison reminds me of Regina George from Mean Girls. If I didn't say that before, I'm saying it now. She reminds me of a mean girl. Why are you snooping around in Toby's window in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Super weird, but great episode. I really enjoyed this one. And of course, it got me very pumped up and excited to see what's going to come next because I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see what Toby has to say. I'm very curious to see where we go from here on out, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you guys once again for joining me. Feel free, leave a like, comment, subscribe, check out, feel free, comment in the comment section. I'm very curious to see what your guys' thoughts on this next episode and to see what you guys have to say about it. So thank you guys once again, and I will see you on the next episode of Pretty Little Liars.